Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So today I'd like to demystify what is the authentic Wing Chun for our Wing Chun friends, Kung Fu friends, and martial art friends who really want to know what is going on. It is very important now that we know what exactly is Wing Chun. This is the era that the Chinese Kung Fu is very troublesome. It is all kinds of chaotic situations, and that including Wing Chun. Everybody have their 5 cents, but they really don't know what they are talking about. At least for most people, it's like that. Now, of course, what I'm sharing with you is by evidence, historical and scientific evidence. Because the goal is to clear the entire mess up, or else you don't have Wing Chun. You have partial thing, or you have something you made up. So now we need to know what exactly it is, because it's not up to us to screw everything, screw Wing Chun, screw Chinese culture. Now, the first thing I like to share with you is this. If we go to a bank, if we are a billionaire, if we go to a bank, we want to withdraw $1 million. You go to the bank, you talk to the manager, and what do you show him? You show him your account number and your password. So you withdraw the $1 million you want. Today in Chinese Kung Fu, using an analogy, in Wing Chun, in other Chinese Kung Fu, it is like people claim they are millionaire. They walk into the bank. When the manager asks him, what is the account number? The reply is, my grandfather is the CEO of this and that corporations. And then the bank manager asking, so what is the password? And the reply is, my father is the President of United States of America. That is how bad it is today in majority of Wing Chun or Kung Fu stuff. We like it or not, that's the reality. It just 2 days ago, somebody in the Wing Chun forum is using my term, which I use. I coined the snake body, or the Mei snake. Mei snake. This guy have no clue on what is Mei snake, and keeping act like he know it all. So he sent his YouTube and so forth. I look at it, I say, you don't even know how to handle your shoulder. You don't know how to handle your stance. You couldn't even breathe. And the reply back is, my grandmaster is this Taoist, Taiji Taoist. Or my teacher is this Wing Chun grandmaster, that Wing Chun grandmaster. That exactly is like you're walking into the bank when people ask you, hey, what is your account number? You say, oh, my grandfather is the CEO of this corporations. Or my father is the President of United States of America. That's how bizarre it is. That's how crazy thing now. Everybody have this Tai Chi, Taoist, and all this nonsense. Or Wing Chun is Shaolin Wing Chun, all this nonsense, okay? As what I pointed out in my past YouTube, people don't even care to read what Grandmaster Yip Man present in his interview 50 years ago. That's how bad it is. Especially those in the West, in Europe, creating all kinds of nonsense and now using my term. So today I'd like to share with you, once for all, this is what it is, okay? In Asia, there's a problem in past 130 years. People have no idea what it is. They use the term, but they don't know what it is. Now, so today I'd like to share with you from what is Wing Chun to what is Wing Chun's flow, what is Wing Chun's kinematic chain, all in details. Okay? Now, it is a serious problem now. If you look at even in the Chinese website, everybody talk about something called tip san tuyển tả. Tip is sticking. Sticking. San is body, tuyển tả is short strike. You look at the Yip Man movie, they say, oh, Wing Chun is a type of southern tip san tuyển tả, or sticking body short strike. You look at the TV series in China, they do that too. Okay? But what is tip san tuyển tả? What is sticking body short strike? Like previously, I already explained to you all. There's only one type of thing called tip san tuyển tả, sticking body short strike, meaning that you find him in this, your body stick at him. You have forearm, your leg arm, your body arm, which is pressurizing your two arm. This is called tip san tuyển tả. Okay? So when we're using a term, we need to know what is what, instead of up for everybody's interpretation. Your lineage interpretation, my lineage interpretation, my grandmaster say, my sifu say, nonsense. Okay? Tip san tuyển tả is that. Now, there are more to come. In the tip san tuyển tả, the leg coming in like that, attacking, managing the opponent leg, or managing the opponent's step or footwork, or control his footwork, or attack his footwork. That is called in Cantonese Bek Po, pressurized steps. So you can go to Fat San in China, in Hong Kong, you heard about Bek Po, Bek Po. So what is Bek Po? Bek Po is when you do tip san tuyển tả, your leg hand is attacking his or managing his lower part of the body or his leg. That's called Bek Po. My son, get close. This is my son. Okay? So, just for this, you know there are three terms there. They link together. Tip san tuyển tả, Bek Po, my son. That is not up for everybody's 5 cents. Disregard which grandmaster, okay? Because this is a design 100 years ago, already done. Now, there's another saying. Even in movie, you have heard about it. It's called 手入三關任我打. Meaning, when I penetrate the 3 gates, then it's up for me to strike. So what is it? When I penetrate the 3 gates, then it is up for me to strike. It's very simple. 3 gates. The wrist is 1 gate. Elbow is the second gate. The shoulder is the third gate. So what is 手入三關任我打? Meaning when you are here, you already passed his wrist gate, you already passed his shoulder, elbow gate, you are pressurizing his shoulder gate. So you are actually here, disarm him. So over here you machine gun him. That's called 手入三關任我打. Okay? So you see, the ancient 貼身點打、逼步埋身、手入三關任我打. Everything is well defined. Now, if you don't know about it, then you keeping using the term, and then like this person, oh, you know, Tai Chi, in Taoist, there is this concept. Bullshit. You don't even know what the heck's going on. Okay? So it's this simple. 貼身點打、逼步埋身、手入三關任我打. You always have to do this. That is the characteristic uniqueness of Wing Chun. Now, like the other day, I mentioned that 來流去送 come, accept, go, return it. Come, accept, the 攤手 to accept is you accept him. You move in to the 貼身點打 range. Okay? Using the motto concede without concessions. Right? He strike you, you move in. You don't want to forward pressure his hand or whatever, you slips in. This is called receive, like I say again and again. Go read Grandmaster Yip Man's interview. He tell you already. Now, Hui Song. When you want to return him, for example, he give me a strike. He give me a strike. I'm not going to strike this way, okay? You always have an angle. He give you this is a strike this way. You always strike from this way. Or you strike it with this angle. He come at you straight, you strike up, or you strike down, or you strike left and you strike right. There's no such thing as he strike you, you strike him like this. Why? You have to think about momentum. Imagine if this is a train running into you. You have a truck. Are you going to slip like that to slip into the train directly? If you do that, guarantee, because his momentum is huge, or he already initiated. Your truck going like that, the train going like that, your truck will be tearing apart. Okay? Even if he's the same size of car with you, you slip through, you're going to get into collisions. So, the proper way of this is to go from sideways. Say 30 degrees in. He come at you, his car or his train come at you, you smash him 30 degrees in. So you are making use of his momentum to cause him to fall, instead of to face him, forward pressure. Those are really when people don't think about momentum. Sure, you get a student, or you get somebody who is smaller than you, you can do that. He punch you, you punch it. Try those Western boxer, or try those Kyokushin karateka, or try those MMA player. Will you be able to do that? Of course not. This is like a train. You walk into the train. You must not do that. That's why the motto of Wing Chun, because you call it what? A female art, a soft art. A female art is always concess without concession. You want this, I give it to you. I get in from here. Right? You want this, I get in from here. Both sides, I get into this tip san tuin ta. That is where I can machine gun you. That's what we want. It's like a jiu-jitsu guy, he want to get close to you, take you down. Wing Chun is, you get close to it, you machine gun him. Because now you have your leg weapon, your body as a weapon, and your two arms as a weapon. That's what your sweet spot is. So everything actually is well defined, and it explains itself if you go by book. Not by this lineage, that lineage. I am from this grandmaster. I am from this Tai Chi Taoist. Bullshit. You don't even know what it is. Okay? Now, when you do in the Tip San Tuin Ta, the flow, that's the term called flow, is actually well defined. Where does it define? It's in the Shaolin Classic. It says that when you are here in the Tip San Tuin Ta, from top of your head to the bottom of your feet, the entire thing is twerking. It's twerking. The entire body is twerking, or it is an angular momentum type of movement. And it also said, flow with the opponent, attacks and counter-attacks with the 8 edge. Flow with the opponent, attack and counter-attack with the 8 edge, E-D-G-E. It defined clearly. So what is this? What does this mean? Well, it just tells you when you go strike here, it is based majorly on the angular momentum. You're playing momentum. Okay, so your power is also based on the angular momentum type. Now, flow with the opponent, counter attack or counter attack with the 8 edge. So what is the 8 edge? Well, 8 edge is your 7 balls with your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meaning over here, every part of this, every edge is using for counter or for attack. Okay? Now, so when you want to flow, you have to use that 8 edge playing in the same time. That is an important key inside there, because when you play this angular momentum or twerking where you're striking, continue striking in the dynamic of flow, attack and counter attack with the 8 edge, it has a core, which is the recycling of momentum. Meaning that you smash him with your momentum, with your force, with your movement one way. And if you miss, you recycle this momentum backward. So it's torquing. Okay, go one way and go back way. So it never is a straight line like this and then stop. It is like going back and forth, your momentum. So your entire body, your 8x or your 7 balls, the entire thing is twisting, torquing playing the angular momentum. Okay? Now, so you say, well, Hendrik, that's what you say. Well, it's not what I say. Don't you always heard about people saying that Wing Chun is like a sickle? It cut one side and it go reverse cut. That recycling momentum at this close sticking body range is the sickle. The ancients do not know about the angular momentum, so they say using a sickle. Or they don't know about the recycling momentum. There's a sickle. Sickle one side and then go sickle the other side. It never ended. That's why Wing Chun never stopped the hand. Wing Chun always move forward. So recycle momentum is sickle. If you don't have this recycling momentum or the sickling, you will never flow. You don't just say, oh, Bruce Lee say, flow like water, my friend. What is flow like water, my friend? You need to be able to implement what it is instead of just talk, all this empty stuff. Like people ask you in the bank, what is your account number? What is your password? You say, oh, my father is the chairman of this bank. Those are just empty talk. And then say, oh, this is Wing Chun, this is Wing Chun. I mean, what are you talking about? This is Tai Chi. The Tai Chi have this kind of thing? Or this is my lineage, that lineage. What lineage? Do you know what is this? Like I just share with you. 鐵山點打，壁布迷身，手入山關連我任我打，淚流稀鬆。Okay? And then oiling. All those things, do you know what are they? If you know what it is, you know what is the source of it. You look at the entire thing, it tells you really clearly what it is. Okay? So that's how Wing Chun fight. This is a short strike based on Shaolin. This is not White Crane from Fujian. Just go compare with everything. Now, you're going to ask me, so Hendrik, how is this Ermei snake come in? The Ermei, the snakes come in. Well, so what happened is, remember the 8 edge, the edge which is using for counter and attack, or the 7 bow with your arm? The Shaolin short strike have that, have the sickling. But the Wing Chun ancestor who create Wing Chun, importing the Ermei's way of handling the joints and the chi flow and the strength handling. So it further refined how to use the 8 edge at this close, how to use the body at this close. So that's what it is. That's why it's called, I coined it Ermei snakes. So it is this simple. Months ago, somebody say, oh, you know, those Ermei snake is in from the Snake Crane Wing Chun 1890. Come on. What I explain you today with all this term, does Snake Crane Wing Chun's writing have all this thing? No, there's nothing there. Okay? Is it got anything to do with Tai Chi, your internal, your opinion? I mean, what are you talking about? This is martial arts. This is for fighting. This is not for you making movie, for fantasy. Now, This body conditioning, this using of the eight edge to fight this close, you can model it mechanically, your entire body as this chain, 8 of the link. There's an 8 link chain. Okay? 8 link chains. So when you fight here, you expect this link be able to do the attack and defense, or counter and attack. You expect all this can operate in the same time. That is the chain, the body, that is the snake body, which I coined. That's why in your Xiu Lin Tao, 1850, you have this. Every chain, every link of the chain, you need to develop that. You need to train that. Otherwise, how are you going to use this here? And the chain is going to use this, and also is going to do this with the chain, right? So the chain can turn like this, or the chain can move like this. I just shared with you. And then for your recycling momentum, is your twisting and all this thing your chain. Isn't this a recycling momentum by itself? I can step up, move back. I don't have to step up, move back. I'm using angular momentum. That's what it is. So, I just shared with you that 8 edge, or your 7 bow with your arm. You model with a chain this way. You model it with physics. It will be named as kinematic chain. So if you don't know about the kinematic chain, you want to learn more, watch the YouTube under here, which I always ask people to watch it, because the creator of the YouTube do a very good job to explain kinematic change and Bruce Lee inch power. So you need to condition this chain. So your body, your 8 edge, which is using in this fighting, your handling of the momentum, handling of the power, handling of the strength, it is a type of kinematic chain in physics term. So it's not up for those people copying my stuff. Oh, this is made snakes. Oh, it's snake like this. What the heck are you talking about? Now you see the full picture. This is Wing Chun. And knowing this is not enough. Why? You need to develop this and then keeping do sparring. Or else the art is dead. Like the other day, I said, well, when you are fighting here, you have the fall, the trip fall. That's number one. The second thing, your strike, your hand strike, your leg strike, your 8 edge strike. This is using the 8 edge too, right? And then you're using the crawl, and then you're using the capture or joint lock and so forth. It's all is with this 8 edge or the chain of the 7 ball. You need to be proficient with it. You need to develop those and then spar with different arts. And then you further evolve. What exists in Wing Chun in 150 years ago today need to be updated. The world is keeping growing. So, if you don't go this way, you're keeping my grandmaster say, my lineage say, this village in China say, this secret say, that secret say. But for heaven's sake, the simple stuff I just explained to you in the does it mean in the Cantonese term, nobody knows. So that's why when people have no idea what it is, keeping have my concept, my philosophy, my so and so and so. Because you don't know. So I need to talk straight here. Or else this is all garbage, okay? My agenda is very simple. I want to find out what the heck it is. And I share with you what it is. Everything of this can be proven with historical evidence and science. That's why I wrote my books. Those are textbooks. Those are not something to praise me or taking picture with some grandmaster. I don't need that. Okay? It is really a time wasting, a life wasting. Practice Wing Chun with all this guessing, my way, his way, whatever way. So if it's not getting it straight and clear, there's no Wing Chun, there's no kidding about it. So finally, somebody might ask me, so why do I wear a Kyokushin t-shirt today to make this YouTube? Well, the first thing is, I am a Kyokushin since 1973. The second thing is, I like the Kyokushin way. No BS, go straight at it. Is it or is it not? And then you spar with it. Nobody say everybody is the champion, the best fighter, the king of Kyokushin or anything. Think keeping evolve. It's better to spend the time training than spend the time like in the forum. Oh, snake engine. According to this grandmaster, that grandmaster, this Taiji Taoist. But one don't even know how to handle his shoulder. So I prefer Kyokushin. You go down there, you do a few thousand of round kick, turning kick and others, and fighting in sparring. No BS, everybody is the same. There's a standard there. Okay? It's not snake oil selling. So today I want to leave this with you. You like it, you don't like it, this is history. Chinese history. This is what it is. It doesn't matter what you think, what you like to think. Like so many people tell me they went to China to interview this grandmaster Wing Chun, that grandmaster Wing Chun. I just ask people, from 1966 to 1976, the Chinese Cultural Revolution wiped out the Chinese culture. Nobody is allowed to practice those kind of things. So where is all this grandmaster come from? Even the guy who born before the 1966 do not know this much. How about the guy who born in the 1966 era, after the communists take over? Why do you think Grandmaster Yip Man ran to Hong Kong, fled to Hong Kong? Why do you think so? So after decades of blanking the entire thing, avoid, you say that there are grandmaster this, grandmaster that. Historically, how is that possible? Chinese Kung Fu is over. And That's why today I share this YouTube with you all who is serious. This is how Wing Chun is. It is based on Shaolin, short strike. It refines things with the body conditioning. You have some techniques from the white crane. For example, the white crane say what? Suck and spit. Suck and spit. White crane. Fujian white crane. So how is the Wing Chun suck and spit? Like in the 1850s Wing Chun Siu Tao riding? Wow, this is suck and spit. I walk in, right? Receive, there's suck. I strike him right away, or my legs strike him right away, there's spit. So the Wing Chun, authentic Wing Chun suck and spit is one move. It's not like today many say, I need to suck him and then spit him. No, just go one way. That's how Wing Chun is. So your Lai Lao is a suck. You strike him right away, where your Lai Lao. Suck and spit in the same time. Okay? So one need to get to these details, or else the entire thing doesn't work. I've been spending almost 50 years now on this thing. I give you a clear picture. You take it, or you throw in the garbage, that's up to you. Or you call me crazy, that's up to you. But at least I live this in the world. So those who want to know what is going on exactly know what it is.